Hello, 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 everybody. How's it going for everyone? We have a scorcher here tonight. It's pretty fucking hot out, so you'll probably hear my air conditioner running behind me. But there's not much I can do about that. Well, time to boogie. I wonder what shenanigans... Oh no. The fucking music already. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough! You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh. What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. I didn't even get my parry voice down. God damn it. Doofenshmirtz, why? The voice ruins this scene. Yep. You're welcome. You're welcome. Fun ringtone. Oh, can I get rid of... Oh, whatever, you still got my mouse. What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah. Good. I finally found it. Thunk. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Ah. A few minutes later. Ah, my brain. Ah, my head. It's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Good morning. Ah! Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Ah. Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Life in my hands. You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Yes, I'm American. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost. When all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me. Ever. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how could you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just... Well, I think you've got the wrong person. Yes, I'm... Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Oh no, he's got amnesia in his first case. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Okay. That's how you started off, huh?
The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately?
The trial's about to start. I'm counting you in there, okay? I'm counting on you in there, okay?
Blah, 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 blah.
Huh. I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I am a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone, please. Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Alright, I gotta get the Perry voice down. Ugh, god damn it. Ooh, this is funky. Court is a... The Doofenshmirtz thing. Perry the Platypus, how are you doing? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Maggie Bird. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys in here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? Yeah, I know how to play the game. I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, you must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I've told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware,
the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me! Poor bird. Besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Right, you threw your fucking toupee at us, didn't you? Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. It was still that first case, though. Okay. And who are you again? The prosecution calls the detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead.
Hey, Gumshoe.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
You don't look very well, detective.
Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know,
You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Pierce. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck.
The details listed in the reports the details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday.
Ah! Can you really stop sending me shit? I have my stuff hooked up on the damn PC, up on my TV here, and I forgot to mute the damn thing. Like, I have it right behind me. I have it muted on this PC, but I forget to mute the TV. So when she's pinging me, I'm getting pinged. Calm your shit till after.
Ah, yes. The autopsy report, correct?
Why do I not remember getting a copy?
I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death.
I swear, if it... You motherfuck! Canadian, why? Why are you like this? Why is everybody like this? I don't have the remote on me. You... Fine. Fine. Y'all wanna keep pinging me? Y'all wanna fucking keep going? Ugh. There you go. You get nothing. Y'all get nothing. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death.
If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well. The court accepts it into evidence.
Y'all gotta calm your shit. Keep pinging me.
Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought into our attention. Let's just see what all we got. Broken glasses. There's the photo. Cause, broken neck, body was also covered in bruises. Huh. Alright. We got profiles. Oh, we got everybody here. There's Dustin. He doesn't wear glasses, so why does he have glasses? Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright! Is your head on right today? There is a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually... It's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. I like to keep a sense of professionalism with how little there is here. You goobers. God dang, man. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Which I did. Court record? Yep. Info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing tab,
which is exactly what I did.
Tab, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think I could totally be a legal aid instead.
Mr. Wright!
Yes, Your Honor.
Court is in session!
Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? Tab? All right, Mr. Wright. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found under the victim's body? Glasses. A broken pair of glasses. That's right.
The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir. And held on to them as he fell.
Hey! Why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine. I swear, sir. Well, nearsighted? Are you farsighted? Huh? Huh? Are they the wrong brand? My brand! You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence on that same day. I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Ugh. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh? You have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence.
Oh! Testimony! Objection! There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it's clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir.
How could he do it with a broken neck?
With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit.
This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name. It's clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Broken neck means signals can't travel down the neck to the hand. He was a quadriplegic when he hit the ground. As if the glasses alone don't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But, I already told you, those glasses aren't mine. And how do you expect explain his dying message? Wait, her name is Bird. She is farsighted. She's gotta be. It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court. Which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective. He does look like a scatterbrain. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. I know exactly where to go. How did he manage to write his name on the ground? The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but was the name that of my client? Oh, he's just gonna keep pushing. Yeah, I believe that's wrong though. How did he? Right here, broken neck. Present. Oh, this evidence. How exactly are the evidence in the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Nope, I'm wrong. Alright, gotta keep pushing. Press everything. So, just keep pressing till we get something right. About those glasses. Do you have any proof of that those belong to my client? Hey! No! I am on something here! How could he do it with a broken neck? The lenses are for nearsightedness and almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kinda like the ones she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Keep pressing! Hold it. Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have any more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what you are saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client's. Something like that. What? I see. So there is no proof. Wow, that was amazing! I totally could feel it down in my gut. Keep pressing, just press. Sometimes you just got to. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But it's covered in bruises. We'll see. Let's keep pressing. Are you certain I was the victim who wrote the name on the ground? There were scratches on his fingers from the rough sand, and there were grains of sand stuck under his pointer fingernail. It certainly seems that the name was written by the victim himself. If the writer really was the victim himself, then we were in a lot of trouble. Don't give up! Keep that fighting spirit going. I'm glad you're all pumped up, but I really want to see your special move, sir. My what? You always look so cool when you present evidence. Present evidence? Oh, yeah, I know how. Actually, I was just thinking about that. Yes! The Great Phoenix Wright is back! Oh, that's right. I heard that lately, you can present not only evidence, but people's profiles as well. I'm sure it makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful, sir. Oh, so that means I give a profile, huh? I was missing the obvious one, wasn't I? Hey! He spelt it the normal way, how everybody would think. But it's an EY instead of an IE. Fuck you. No. I don't know what I'm doing. What is it? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush. Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please.
Where is this ridiculous question coming from?
The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. Whatever. That's... what? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Ah! It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled M-A-G-G-E-Y. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh, how about that? I haven't even noticed. But... maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name. No! This is very true. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dunstan Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for about a half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get him.
Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes. I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright.
All right. What did he get him? So half a year. Just keep pressing. How do you know about this? Every year, in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off.
They got close, I take it.
Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I'd gone on that trip.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. Really, anyway, marriage, but wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? You're saying a guy's gonna marry someone the same age as himself, pal?
No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know.
Nah, I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal.
So, the day of the incident, you mean September 6th? Yeah.
The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit.
Ah! I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time.
That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man.
Was it really, though? Oh, it's hard to tell. Dates! Alright, sure, September 6th. So what was the present? You seem to know a lot about the defendant.
Well, that's because, I'm her boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates.
But even what she was going to give was a present. Isn't that going a bit too far?
Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches there, I really don't need to know that much.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
I agree.
I agree. Yeah. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time.
Whoa, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested.
I think the good detective is about done here. So what'd you get? Over 2 months ago.
Yep. She's a very considerate woman, pal.
So, what was this birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, I see. A baseball glove.
Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan.
A baseball glove. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance?
Nah, nothing like that, pal.
Then, what is it like?
She ordered it. It was custom made.
Custom made? The glove was custom made. Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case.
Where was the glove at the scene?
Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case? Of course it's relevant. It's his birthday. She was going to give it to him. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes! Bluffing to the max! Bitch, shut up! Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. This feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter.
Actually, I brought the glove with me today.
And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court.
Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir.
It's, rather yellow, isn't it? Baseball glove. Custom made.
Officer Prince really liked the color yellow.
And that's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. Tell me! I think this court has heard enough. it is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that is correct, Your Honor. Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground.
Yes, sir. Even more! We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Nope, that's right-handed. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Yeah, it's a right-handed glove. Don't you usually put those on your offhand? Like you throw with your good hand and you catch with the... So he was left-handed, right? Ain't that how it works? I don't know baseball too well. Yeah? So it's left-handed, you catch it with the good... with the... We first looked into the handwriting. Well, there's no way you could confirm that's the victim's handwriting because it's his hand. Not like with a pen here. The victim's pointer finger. So right hand. Press him on that. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you'd think there was only one conclusion, that the name was definitely written by the victim. Do you know which hand? But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand? Do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? Ah, yeah, I'm right. I'm right. Nope. Too far. Present!
Objection!
Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this.
That's the glove, right?
Could you tell the court what is special about this glove?
What's special? Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow, and that's about it.
Yes, it's really yellow. But that is only one of its qualities. There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. I fucking called it. Objection!
Left-handed?
Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you?
No.
So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again?
That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was... it's obvious from this picture that it was his... Wait a sec.
Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Ah! I object!
It's not weird. It makes sense. You catch with the bad hand and you throw with the good hand. Like that's just 1 + 1. I'm not too well versed in baseball either.
Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves.
There is only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim.
Order! Order! When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself.
Then that means Maggie is...
No. It's not possible! Mr. Payne!
Yes, Your Honor?
The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! All right. You did it, Mr. Wright. Whew. I feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached a conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright.
Me, Your Honor? Thank you, sir.
See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir.
Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire.
I will now announce my verdict. This court finds No! Not yet! I mean, please, give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
Oh, he's gonna pull a... Well, we gotta convict somebody. Yeah, he got amnesia. He got bonked on the head.
No, what is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet.
What do you mean?
We would like to call our next witness to the stand.
What?
And what did this witness witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
What the heck? That's the guy that knocked me in the head, ain't he?
Order! Order in the court! I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness.
I had a feeling that was a bit too easy.
Huh. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess.
I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here.
Court is adjourned for recess.
To be continued. Oh my god. Ooh, funky.
Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir?
Bitch, I was asking who you are and who am I? I'm sorry if I didn't mention it to you.
Oh, I know what to do. I heard you could fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need.
No. I think I'll pass on this one.
Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems.
Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, you think you could fill me in on a few things?
Of course! I'd be honored to. Well, I guess I'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me.
Oh, no, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright.
What a weird name.
This is serious.
You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back. And maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay. There are some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. This is just straight up evidence that I'm going to be using at some point down the line, huh? I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with the cell phone, but, cell phone? Yeah. Your eyes lit up about it. Your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up then and tell me. This might be very important. She just fucking keeps hitting herself. It's so good. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. Oh, fuck. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Oh, is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where is the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. My phone's fucking missing. Dude has my phone. Huh? To me. Isn't that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? Yeah, probably. I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Ah! You were here all along! Oh, fuck, it's her. How did I voice her? It's been a year. She's gonna get possessed again, ain't she? You're so mean. I called you 1,000,000 times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left. Now who in the heck is this? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And good morning to you, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue, with the ultra-decisive super important evidence. Here you are, Nick, that thing you wanted me to bring. Thanks. The heck is this, a list? It has to be about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in... There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me! And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You were the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh. Is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful of these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Actually, Mr. Wright is...
Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, oops. I guess you have to get going. We could talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck! I guess I have all the pieces now. More or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. Now, who the fuck are you again? Court will now reconvene. You may call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words, what is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see? So I asked the court that the court might be a little lenient on, There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness. A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. This motherfucker KO'd me. He's the source of my amnesia. Please state your name for the court, witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. All right. Go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk. Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure. Oh God, he's just going. There's no way I'm doing that. I wasn't clicking. I was not clicking. This man went on his own. There was no way I was reading that. There was no way I was reading that fast enough. Yes. I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. What is he? A human chatterbox? I have to question him? Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply. Glasses. But you aren't wearing glasses. That's enough. Your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Oh, man. I forgive you. All right. I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso, with a PhD in drifting, as it were. Deja vu! I have come in this place before! Okay, sorry. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were, taking a stroll through the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know, What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there, I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant over there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. Banana? What the fuck is that? That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes. And if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth. No matter how well you craft your lies. Alright, what? Deep in thought. So, I don't think pressing this one's gonna work too well. You do believe it was past 6. Let's press you there. How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the best you can do? Do you think you could discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. Ugh. His arrogance really is intolerable. So what should I do now? Press him. Answer the question. How did you know what time it was? On your phone? I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. Huh. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing called a clock at the park. Nope, wrong picture. There was. Yeah, there it is, right there. Now, ain't this the shorthand, or is... Yeah. I think the clock is... It's kind of hard to tell real close up, you know what I mean? Did you get that? Did you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in the picture of the crime scene. Oh. So it is. I looked at that clock, and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me... Yep. I'll let him go. And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time. In any case... Did she have glasses on? Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have 2 of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face? That's what the witness was about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning. Sustained. Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court. Then please don't make me have to raise my voice. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's alright with you. So you're sure you're not mistaken? Please. Don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine.
I can't wait to see you break down.
I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation. There is no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake. Of course, of course. Oh, of course. Did you notice anything else of interest, witness?
I gotta question the banana now.
The banana. Well, it was actually more than one. More like a bunch of bananas. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas. He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie?
It's the glove. Yeah, that's why I'm piecing it together.
If you mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy.
Yep. Prove he's lying. Blah, blah, blah. She's got a sharp mind. I just wish I could remember who she is.
Is everything okay, Nick?
Yeah, totally. I keep overshooting. Bananas!
Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't think you could use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Well, that wasn't found at the scene of the crime. So,
was there a second one? Is this a phony?
Isn't that the baseball glove? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's a... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness
has bad eyesight?
Has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes?
Because them glasses...
Nearsighted! You're fucked! How? What? You... Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it is a very simple mistake. Very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who...
Let him go.
And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing glasses? Your glasses today, then. That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But, you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, Mr. Witness? You are an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who did... Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be same by this witness. but the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next, in the moments after you witnessed the crime. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands, since they only showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you, and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. How did you call? It's a park. There's not very many payphones. How'd you call? Immediately? As in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach you that at your pitiful school? You think people learn how to call the police in college? Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec. Can I read? Can I read that? Maggie found the phone. Right, this. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Fuck. I'll save. Before I fuck up. So you immediately called. Profiles, right. Right, he's still like homeless. Let's just see. Nope, nope. Quick, cheese. I'm not losing that. So call the police station. Alright, so I don't see what it could be. When in doubt, attorney badge. I don't believe that's it. It's just a list of names of con artists. Like, sure, he may be a con artist, but I don't think that's it. See? No, it's just... I can't look at it. That's the thing. There's no check. So, stop. Like, look, when I go to the picture here, see this? It lets me see. Oh. Oh, I see. I think I see. Do you see what I see? We completely blanked on that. So he called in there? Immediately called. Okay. So did you call... It's this one. Crime photo 1. Nothing. Nothing. Fuck. Must have been 6:45. Let's press him. How did you know what time it was? That detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey, pal! I graduated from a pretty good, top-ranked college. I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I am wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. Why you? You're just some lousy kid who... I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? So you're saying that the police were on the scene by 7 p.m. They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people there in that area at that time of day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over, gawking. It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country. Why don't you take one more look at the court record? So, he waited like almost 20 minutes. Almost 20 minutes to make a phone call, huh? I feel like that's it. Hey! Okay. After fucking up enough times, we're here. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There is clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ah! I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. Ugh. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Yeah. Mr. Wellington. Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Telephone, spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. It was right fucking there in front of you. A phone booth? You mean, you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special. Witness. I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it? Unbelievable. You'll lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Oh, and he's going. Enough. Oh, man. Oh, man. Wait. Hold on a second. He lost his cell phone? Nick! That cell phone. Could it be... You mean this cell phone Maggie found? There's no way! Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? I mean, it ain't the craziest thing we've come across. We cross-examined a parrot in the first game. So... Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? Heh. What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my cell phone. I'll have you know. See? Here is it. Oh. Oh, he has my phone. This motherfucker got my... He thought he got his phone. No, I got my phone. I got... Oh, no. No. Nope. He mixed it up. Since he's blind. And I thought that maybe this was his. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. There is something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you? You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright. Let's have this proof, then. This is it. This is 100% it, right here. No, stop. Stop looking at it. Present. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo? Is there a problem with it? Oh! There's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Order! Order! What does reporting the crime a little late prove for the defense? The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw the suspicion on his testimony. Yes, that is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Then I bet this phone is really his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him, so there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, then maybe he was looking for something else. Was he? Mr. Wright! Yes, Your Honor? Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? I have an idea. There's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned, if your explanation is not persuasive, I'm just gonna... Just in case. You will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Probably the glasses. Probably the glasses. Like, he needs to see, right? Mr. Wellington! What? Don't do that! You almost gave me a heart attack! These are your glasses, aren't they? Ah! Where? What did you find? Ah!
I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to.
That these glasses are in fact yours.
I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body.
Ah! Under the victim's body?
Order! Order!
Now, wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything.
Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize that they were under the victim's body. And that's why it took him 15 minutes to make that call.
Almost said answer.
Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course. That is precisely what I'm doing.
No. Ah!
Ah! Liquid! I know I'm right. He's the real murderer.
Did you figure it out, Nick?
More or less. Turns out, this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot.
Yeah! This is so exciting, watching you work again.
Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything else rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order! Order!
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. They're right in front of a lawyer.
In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you're not the murderer.
Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that?
Oh, you mean the name Maggie?
Yeah. Even an idiot like you can read that, right?
But we already know that this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground?
But, wouldn't that mean the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie, or Maggie?
That is a good point.
The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial.
Ah, yeah, I forgot.
Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand?
There was a way.
It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn. That would be the defendant's name. The defendant's name was Maggie.
Now, will the defense please present its case?
How could the witness have known the defendant's name? The phone call. Yeah, the phone.
Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do?
What did I do?
Didn't you try and find it by calling it? Didn't you try to find it by calling it?
Why, how did you?
Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled.
Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning?
Do you think there is relation between the witness's cell phone and the murderer?
Blah, blah, blah. I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone.
Hello?
Oh, thank you.
I've been searching for my phone. Oh, is this yours? I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right here. I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie.
That was when you learned her name was Maggie.
Oh,
But you made one fatal mistake.
fatal mistake.
My client's name is Maggie with an EY. But the name was written on the ground was Maggie with an IE. This is only this is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded.
Ah,
He had a 50-50 shot and he fucked up.
order! Order!
But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
And your point is? It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, can you explain what motive this witness could have had?
I do. It's very simple, Your Honor.
Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present to this court, proof that the witness had a motive. Like I would say, but no, it's not the list. It was found on the phone. It was found on the phone. So I would guess it's him because he was the one investigating. It's not the list. But I'll go with the list anyway. Because it's a list of con artists, and that's what he was searching for. Maybe? It is the list. It is the list. I'm a dummy. Look, sometimes this shit does sound pretty good. It's not it. Sometimes it's too obvious. Sometimes it's too obvious. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group. What? Con artists? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. Okay. Maurice? Okay. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is all about. You think any of you, know what it is like to be as a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that group. Mr. Wellington's a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No! This is too much! That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington? Would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer. Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this This is unjustified badgering of the witness. You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. But please, please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Oh, is this yours? I'm glad you've called. We can meet up and I can give this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why, then, would he need to kill anyone? That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? Well, if you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Think outside the box. Yep. Yeah. If we think like that, let's see. Just gonna... Don't mind me. Maybe that slime ball's something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone. So why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. He was older, wasn't he? Well then, Mr. Wright. See, dude hates old people. Older people. It was definitely just him in particular. What Mr. Wellington saw was... the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Well, yeah. He was talking shit about old people, so I just went there and it works, so... I know he was investigating. I just went with the dumb one. Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh! The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known that they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible that they had already run a check on the phone. See? Yeah. My dumb logic equaled out the smart logic here for a second. I was dumb, but I was right. Just him in particular. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. And now it's time for him to pull out my phone and be like, no, see, they got a different phone. The bitch never got my name. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are? Impressive! Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence. The evidence! Yeah, this guy's really creeping me out. All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this. Suspicious con group that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence. You want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. That phone I've lost. I've already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. What? Oh. It feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I'd overlooked. There's got to be... Fingerprints on the phone? Probably, maybe. I've got it. Would you check for fingerprints? Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone. Nick, don't you remember? Oh, no. When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off! Fuck! I what? You said there was sand all over it, so... God! Fuck! Shit! Wiped it! I wiped it! Oh, fuck. Pretty thoroughly, too. Oh, it's so much fun watching a third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. He's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched, because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington, you deleted my contact history. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh! Oh, you are too much. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my god! Now I remember! Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. So that's when... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free. I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis, and therefore, no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You've only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. This motherfucker knew I had amnesia. Who I am? The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that'll be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to let it go at that? Raise an objection. Please wait, Your Honor. All right, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with even more inane questions. You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court.
I only get one shot at this. Look, I would press... Just gonna... Just in case. If you cannot prove everything, it's over. For your client, and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes. I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has already ended. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. My business card! Oh, why, thank you. How nice. Here, please, have one of mine. Thank you. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor, there's something very important about that card, and that is the back of the card with my number. This card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now, but court is still in session. It's okay. You'll see. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We're going to call my cell phone now. And the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things to... Ah! What? What is my phone? What is with this stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington? How strange. I can almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... No. It can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump of my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say, when you went to retrieve your phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Oh, he killed himself. He's dead. He's fucking dead. Motherfucker hung himself. So that's what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist's group, he has become paranoid and lost all ability to make rational judgments. Then, Mr. Wright, the foe you're holding is Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how was he, Mr. Payne? He was arrested and taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird. We did it! Confetti! Congratulations, Maggie! That is all. This court is adjourned. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick by all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've taken,
experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life really has been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. 6 months? Her bones are probably still rubber, so I'm willing to bet she was hurt, but fine. Up until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch on to those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Ah, that's right, you were talking about this earlier. It happened again, recently too, sir. There was an old lady passing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh. I see. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself, starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. She's gonna get with Larry Butts, I'm calling it. I ship it. Yeah, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name. You bet! I'm gonna make it. I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay. Good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves, too. Ugh. What a horrible day. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay. And that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on. Let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but, here goes. So, this might sound bad. Who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else. And this girl. Maya? You finally remembered. This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, she gets possessed by my hot mentor. Earth the Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you missed me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now. So it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I'll have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon, 2 months ago.
Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. Oh shit, she has a sis? Sure, we'll get partway into this case and... That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Innie. Eenie? Einie? She's accused of murder again! Maya! What the fuck? I finally get to see you again, and... It's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keeps playing through my mind. What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. But, actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. Is what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve! Calling herself a weather girl. She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl, I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me to never end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting. Yes, I heard you. I agree, it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand ol' accident and crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into the accordion model. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now, I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple. Because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many people nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent.
You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right?
No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey. You know this girl, correct?
Maya? Why would he know her name?
I heard you were working under her for a little while.
Well, yeah, I mean... Hey, wait a second here. I worked under her?
Yes. Am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if...
Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training.
Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you.
What? Wait, I'm not...
She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training.
Huh?
I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey.
Is Maya really that famous?
And I've already set up an appointment.
For what?
What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed.
Oh. Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fey clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult.
Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again.
Me.
And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you?
And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. Kurain Village. Nice. Oh, it's nice. I like it. We got the Spirit Rock. We've got the bus stop. We've got the little payphone right here. Ooh, nice. Nice place. Hi there, small child. Why, hello there. Ah, what an odd little girl.
Hey! What up, Pearly?
No, I thought that was the doctor. Someone else is coming this way? Nick! Oh, it's her. Maya, how are you? Yeah, it's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated. Just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I'd have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I became an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well... Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear the training is going well for you. It looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium. Taking on your first job? Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Behold, the power of the Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see. 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And, to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. So, what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So, this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep. Kurain Village. But I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So, everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums.
So what do the men do?
They usually work someplace outside the village.
So who's that little girl?
Oh, yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly?
Pearly?
Pearl Fae. She's my cousin. She's adorable, that's for sure. I like the hair. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly.
Cousin. Wait, then that means is she also,
Yep. She's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling.
Ah, I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier.
Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away.
Suspicious-looking?
Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters.
Of course not.
Pearly is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Kurain Village. Aunt? Pearly's mother is my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Oh yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. Alright. Good luck, Maya. Thanks.
Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Let's just examine a few things. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on the beat-up old sign. It looks like this giant rock is called the Kurain Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here, but long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in, or something like that. Yep, phone booth, old style. Phone doesn't get much reception up here, so who knows, I may need it later. Bus stop. Buses are incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. It's not so bad. Alright. Ah! Mr. Wright. I'm glad you showed. Some nice weather and we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports in the public airwaves. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given the guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you too. Let me see that. Let me see that shit. A murder's gonna take place in here, so I'm gonna have to figure this out. Nice. It's a partial, so we're gonna get a full one later. Neat. So, it's a dude holding a sign. What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention! I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry and I apologize for being negligent. Is what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. How are you so sure she's gonna fucking write it? So, how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance. Girl studying at the occult at the college. That girl introduced me to this village. We're gonna meet the bitch. This is the home of the Kurain School of Channeling. The home... Huh? And Miss Maya is the daughter of the Master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where the people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Yeah, actually. Let's go. What's this? Cloth, finely written characters, esoteric knowledge. Here's one written in English. It says 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Oh, look, here's a translation. Once in a lifetime. Its message is people should value their ghostly meetings as once-in-a-lifetime chances. Alright, June 19th. Alright. Sick room! Feels like I'm in an Onimusha stage. These flickering lights, I guess they're candles. Good sir, who might you be? My name is Phoenix Wright. Okay, sick kimono. I like that kimono a lot. Not so much the hair. If you could just tone that down like 40%. It takes place in Japanifornia. So tone the hair down like 40% and we're good. Oh, you must be that good, sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. Nice to meet you. I wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you ask too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. It is most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Don't tell me you have already forgotten. That, was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you would surely not have won. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Thank you. So, how's Maya? So, why do you ask Mystic the Maya's name? Isn't that a little, strange? Good sir! Yes? How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry? She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So, about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she is the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Karain channeling technique. Okay. Then, where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fey clan, I am merely a member of the branch Oh, it's a fucking Hyuga situation. Okay. Branch family. What's that? It is as it sounds. For a member of the branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Karain school. So, how strong are you? It is a shame. However, I will admit, I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the Master's. So that's how it is. And if you ever do become more strong, they just put you down. Got it. So, today's channeling will be her first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. It is usually easier to call that person to our world.
traffic accident, indeed. The channeling will take place here, in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. Actually, less Onimusha in this room, more Fatal Frame. This is literally something I've probably seen in Fatal Frame 2. So, this room is the channeling chamber? The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose, you'd mind if we observed the session? Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh. The secrets of the Korean techniques cannot be seen by just anybody. That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It is also for your safety, good sir. If something were to go wrong. Oh, God. I think she spelt the fun way. That is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She is an adorable, angelic little girl. Oh, that odd... Oh, she is my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say? What a cute daughter you have! A pure heart that knows not of the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Well, it's not like I had the chance to anyway. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. So examine the room. An altar, whatever it is, it feels important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface. And some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch the sacred objects. Those objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. Yes, cursed. She really didn't have time to talk down to me. She really didn't have to talk down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot. Alright. Can we, Right, slide. It's a feng shui thing. It's not so much reverse Midas touch as it is sacred bullshit. The meditation room is on the other side. A giant iron lock is where the handle is. It feels like a curtain that separates the normal world from the spirit one. What is that? Alright, I'm sure we're good. Back to the meditation room. Winding way. That's a broken pot. Wow. This garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? That is an incinerator. It looks a little out of place in the garden like this. I want to see this. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a long-dead person are inside. It looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting. So, time to move on. That thing's gonna break! A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in. Although that incinerator piques my curiosity, it really wants me to look in there. No, I'm gonna look everywhere else but the incinerator. It looks like there's a room over there, too. A peaceful feeling is emanating from it. Okay. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this. So every family has to burn their own trash. Nothing? To the side room! So, this is the side room. Looks more like a break room. There is bedding spread out on the floor. Looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. No, disturb them! There's bedding spread out on the floor. Is that someone sleeping on one over there? She's probably exhausted. She's probably an exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Z's. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea to not disturb her sleep. As a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Kurain Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir! So does this mean it's easy to spot bear here? Does this mean it's easy to spot bears here? And for them to spot you? Ah. Small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in the office, it would end up as storage space. But here it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. And my Ninja Gaiden instincts make me want to go cut that down and see if there's a wall behind it. I mean, a whole room behind there. Alright, time to go. Hey, you! Hold on now, this gal's got a few questions to ask. Oh shit, it's her! It's the country girl! I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. Is it the news girl? It's this bitch! Yeah! I like you, girl! Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How have you been? You haven't seen you in what, a year? You are a lot of heart. You're a lot of heart, right? Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer. A lot of heart. So I guess you're still at it? Being a photographer, I mean? Of course. And today, I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The channeling's about to get started. Is it that time already? We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on! A lot of her, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Little miss, I want to photograph Nessie. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya, an honored guest, please proceed into the channeling chamber.
With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright?
Me?
Yeah, I sure would.
Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind. So please, take care of it well. I'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray. Let's get started.
Finally! Let's go.
Now, let us wait patiently out here for them. Please, have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny! Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the heartland.
Bitch just told her to go back from where you came. Be gone, country girl.
What are you? This is Kurain Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait.
Where the fuck did Maya get a gun?
Hey now! What was that just now? It came from inside the channeling chamber. Maya got a blicky! Hey! Well, that's a gunshot. Excuse me? I heard that sound before. That's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. Maya's in there. Miss Faye, what should we do? Yellow-bellied chicken liver. What are you waiting for? Kick it down already. But the key. The key is one of a kind. In this world, there is only that one. Even I am powerless to open that door. Ugh. There really is no other way. Oh, right. Stand aside. I'm going to break the door down. Wait. Please. That's sort of recklessness. Yeah. Now that's what I call being a man. Dr. Gray! That was a click. That was a flash of a camera, wasn't it? I was murdered. But, Maya! That man murdered me. So I killed him. It became Fatal Frame! Fuck! Punch Maya in the mouth right now! What? Lotta, at a time like this... times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But... Hurry! Before there are more victims here. Let's go, city boy! I'll leave this to the granny. My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here. So I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And they're on their way. Well, that's good. Lordy! I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. She seems really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. So, hey. Hi, mister. That gal, Maya. She wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? I didn't see a gun. Oh, yeah. Lotta doesn't know that when Maya is channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. Then again, weren't there only two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Lotta, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation. Really, I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep. I sort of got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. As soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a hollering. Must have been real rough to work with him. Alright. Let's go see. Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, how's, Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I just have to wait.
The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. You again?
What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe?
It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. So, just sit tight, alright?
Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe?
My name isn't... Oh, she said Jim Shoe. Fuck. Fuck! My name isn't Jim Shoe.
The two of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess that's all I can do for... now is to see what everyone else has to say. Alright. Winding way. Side room.
I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier.
Like, how can I help you?
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I recognize this face. Wait, that was the bitch in the flashbacks.
Like, so, isn't it about time to start?
Wait. Time to start what?
You know, like, the channeling.
Channeling. Oh. No, actually, that situation has kind of changed.
Huh? Like, what do you mean?
This is the actual fucking murderer. I feel evil. You don't do the bimbo act right here in Spirit Town. Please, stay calm, but there has been a murder.
So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right?
Yes! A person has killed another person.
Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer.
Yeah. After all that effort, that's all she had to say?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Eenie Miney.
Motherfuck! Where's Mo? Where's Mo? Where the fuck is Mo, Eenie? Where did you take him?
At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology.
Parapsychology?
Yeah, that's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like supernatural phenomenon, ESP and psychic powers, that sort of stuff.
That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney-at-law. Look, I'm gonna be honest, I like her whole look, but I get the feeling she's evil. So, what brings you here today?
So, I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium?
Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place.
'Cause, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing.
I see. Then why were you taking a nap here?
Like, I wasn't
That's an emote right there. That's a fucking emote. I wish I had the power. I would make her an emote. Ito bleh. Huh? You know what? Fuck it. You wanted to ping me at the start? I'll send you that. No. There you go.
I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some into the food they served for lunch.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun.
So I, like, felt sick and came in here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I've wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time.
So you were sleeping in here the whole time?
Yeah, ever since lunch.
So you don't know anything about the murder that took place?
Like what? Oh, like that? I, like, totally know nothing. So, who was, like, you know, killed?
The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. Blank face. This bitch is a few fries short of a Happy Meal or the most evil motherfucker around. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? Did this bitch just bite her hat?
I blinked. I saw the end of that. This bitch bit her hat. I'm sorry for calling her a bitch, but goddamn, like, what? I feel the evil oozing off of this. I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Oh, well, I, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient. Yeah. She sounds like she's trying to hide something. She's the nurse. The nurse never died. The nurse never died. There's no one here, as usual. Oh, hey! Hello there, small child. Hey! How are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that? She's got the key! I've seen it somewhere before. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Look, she was at the car crash. Okay, that hair is the car crash. So, she's gone. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? That's spiky enough. And she's gone. Where'd she go? No, you leave. There's gotta be something I can do. I can present an item to her. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney! Fuck. Where the hell is she going? Fine, here. You want a map? There's gotta be something I can do about her. There's something I'm missing. The police are busy running here and there, and I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Ugh. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but, with the way things look right now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah. Only Maya and the victim were here inside this room, after all. But Maya is... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional. And yet, something about his expression still looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But what? But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. We heard 2 gunshots. Where'd the other bullet go? A knife? Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, then he was shot. Oh. Aww. Alright. So, what can we do about her? Nope, nothing. Hey, Pearl. Gone. So I probably missed something. Oh, hey. Lotta, you got more to say? She's probably scared of her, out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Girl, this isn't the first murder case you've been a part of. Lotta?
God, don't let it be me next. Ah, don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine! Did you see or notice anything that stuck out to you? Nah, well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out, my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. What? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you? And this is just too much, I say. What is too much? Being an occult photographer? That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. Going after photos more within your reach from now on? More glamour, less gore? What's up? Oh, yeah. What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. She did, too. The seance murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. I hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. I gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century. I don't know who's scarier, Lala or the spirits. And why does it feel like we've been through this before? We have been through this before. Oh, dear madam. You have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz?
Alright, everyone. Listen up. You too, pal. I'm going to give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation is not going to be done until real late.
That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fey Manor tonight. Oh, what a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out to be. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police, and I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. Ugh. Morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. Nick! Maya, what am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here, in this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so... I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but... You don't have to be nice to me. I understand. So you're the master of something the Korean School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, and that's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time, too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so... Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. He closed her eyes, and I began the channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself. my consciousness.
Then you don't remember a single thing?
When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood. All over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream.
A dream? Come on. What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling?
I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that.
I see. I have no idea what to say to that.
There was a really familiar smell, too.
Under the ground?
Yeah. I couldn't quite place it, but I know I've smelt that same scent before.
She found out where a body is, and it's somewhere she's been. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today.
I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, please. Okay? What is it?
The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course.
But, what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer.
No one's decided that yet.
But I did. I killed that person. With these 2 hands.
That's enough, Maya.
It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure.
Stop it.
Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared.
Don't worry. I will.
When is the trial? It sounds like tomorrow.
Zero prep time, as usual. Alright. I'm going now.
Wait. This jewel. This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm, and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers.
Alright. The music is good. God damn, this shit's great. I have to save Maya, no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? Alright, Pearly.
The meditation room nurtures all mediums young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager. But it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. Little Pearl isn't here today. Oh, don't worry. I'll be stopping here at midnight. Maybe she's at school? Maybe. Oh, hey! You're like that guy from yesterday. The, dentist guy.
No, I'm a lawyer.
That's right. Mr. Smith, Esquire.
That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright.
Smith, right? Well, I guess I got like 3 letters at least.
I don't think she gets the point.
Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I studied this thing called parapsychology at this college, and...
You told me about that yesterday. The sesame allergy, too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today.
Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay. Like, it's really...
That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence?
Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again?
I I must keep sending it. This bitch makes me keep thinking of that. If Lada ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. It's such a good gif. So, why are you still here today?
Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here.
Like what?
Like, the medium's training. Or, like, how they inherit their spiritual power.
I suppose this village is the real thing after all.
So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer.
She sure seems like the carefree type. At least on the surface. Have you heard about the murder?
It's, like, totally scary.
She says, with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything that might help? Somehow, I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray?
I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too.
That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was... You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right?
She fucking bites her hat.
She's the nurse. The nurse never died. Then what was all that talk about him earlier?
Yeah, well, like, that was a long time ago. Like, I was a patient, yeah.
Okay, she is definitely hiding something from me.
Like, is something wrong?
You are a brick. If you aren't evil, I know what I'm looking up later. Actually, never mind. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check the room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Ah! Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I am on my way to go meet Mystic Maya. And I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you'll lose your tongue, and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. She's one scary lady. Oh dear. Sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the sites, but I should ask her some questions too, while I have the chance. Sure. I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? That man murdered me, so I killed him. Maya, step away from there. Please, leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head. To make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send this nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in the court of law. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes, when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, the spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps aside. To put another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? As an experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. But Maya, well, I mean, Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling, and that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that would be that folding screen there. It is the Korean sacred writings. Along with the Korean sacred urn,
They are this village's sacred, most treasured possessions. If I ever found out what had happened, something had happened to either one. Oh, the humanity. Odd for her to be worrying about a folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just a dilapidated old screen after all. So where's Pearl? How's Pearl? Mr. Wright. Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl is has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Up until now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy and is the pride of the Branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours, perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? Alright, examine the room. Mirror is fine. Yep, there is that. Seems to be some sacred text. Can't read it. This is a hole. Could this have been made by a bullet? That's Maya's side, so a guy could have pulled out the gat. Well then, I do believe it's time to take my leave. Alright. Please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? I mean, Mystic Maya. I will tell her. So, we have a bullet hole here. There's the blood. The straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting pulled into the blood. Yep. The lock is broken. Well, because I broke it. People can do the most amazing things. There's nothing else I see. Oh. There's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back here, so it's completely dark. Hope no one's hiding back there. Alright, alright. Let's go recruit the child. And I'm willing to bet that's where the knife be. It ain't a knife, it's just a piece of ceramic. Ah! You surprised me. And how are you today? I guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. She still has the key. Hey, Maya said to give this to you? Ah! I'm in trouble now. If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling. Oh, it's her. I can't do child voice. I can't do kid. That's Mystic Maya's. She actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix, Wright? I worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked up Nick from. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone. Punch the child! Punch the child in the snout right now! Fold the child! Throw the child over the fucking wall here. Gorilla throw. You can pick her up by the ankle and yeet. So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right? well, yeah, I will. Oh, wow. It's like a beautiful fairy tale. Throw this child! Bury her! That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love. What? Tombstone pile drive this child! Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid? I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. Ah, what a wonderful relationship.
Wait, we aren't. Things aren't like...
I can tell you're a good person. All right, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can.
Look, I like your hair, I like your whole look, but you gotta calm your shit down, child. Oh. So, you're friends with Maya?
I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her.
Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered.
Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's tile, I get mad. Oh, sorry. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her.
Fold this child like a lawn chair! She's young, her bones can handle it. Where in the world did she get an idea like that?
By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from?
Which channeling school?
Yes. For example, I studied the Karain technique.
Ah, I get it. No, I'm a lawyer. A lawyer.
A lawyer?
Yeah.
Is that related to spirit mediums in any way?
None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? Nick, you were told this kid has lived in this entire village.
I'm sorry, but I have no idea. Maya did say Pearl didn't know much about the outside world.
So, you got the key, huh? What's that you got there?
Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you.
Sure.
Well, if you really want to give it to me. You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick.
She not only speaks in a refined manner, but she laughs like one, too. That's the key to the room.
Mr. Nick?
Yes, Pearls? Can I call you that? I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just call you Pearl.
Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama?
Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you.
But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy.
Spiritual energy? Oh, wait, this is... Am I gonna see, like, the locks? I remember seeing that in, like, all the parodies.
Please take this. I'm sure it will be helpful.
What do you mean?
It will let you see people's secrets.
See people's... secrets? Oh, this is the lawyer weapon.
Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's powers to you when we meet someone hiding a secret.
Alright, well, that's where I'll call it. We have the Magatama. Let's just get to some music real quick, just so I can leave it at the call. Oh, no, no! Ah! No! No! I already said, I ain't gonna read. I just wanted to have some ending music, but that's fine. Alright, everybody. I hope y'all have a good night. We'll pick this up next Monday. Hooray. And hopefully a little child gets a spanking or something. I don't know. That kid's teasing me too much. Alrighty, everybody. Have a good one.